Marcos Rodriguez has lived with wolves in the mountains of Córdoba, Spain for 12 years, since the age of 7. Born in 1946, he lost his mother when he was 3 years old and was abandoned shortly after his father married another woman. Still a child, he was taken to the mountains and sold to an old shepherd. Marcos took over from the shepherd and began taking care of his 300 sheep. He learned how to make fire and use tools from the old man, but in 1954, when he was less than 8 years old, the shepherd died and he was left alone. It is not clear how Marcos came to live with wild wolves. But when the security police found him 12 years later, he had developed an animal-like growl instead of a human voice. He didn't know soccer, he didn't know politics, he didn't know anything. When people let him walk on the road, he went in any direction he wanted. At one point, he even tried to return to the wolves. But he was a changed man and was never accepted as a brother by the wolves. He said, "I know they are right there. I can hear them breathing. It gives me goosebumps, but they won't let me see them. The wolves are there, and when I call out to them, they return my call. But they didn't come near me. I guess it's because of the human smell from me and the cologne I was wearing." When he gave a speech at an elementary school, he said, "I survived because a female wolf acted as a mother for me. I had a happy childhood because the little wolves did not discriminate against me and welcomed me as a brother. They taught me which mushrooms would poison me and what was good for me. They shared their food with me, mouth to mouth. They did not eat me, but rather gave me food. I loved nothing more than to roll around with the wolves. The only time I couldn't run was when the snow hurt me. I got big calluses on my feet and kicking rocks was like kicking a ball." Looking back on those days, he emphasized the importance of contact with nature and animals, and he concluded by saying, "Those were truly the times when life was at its brightest. If I could go back, I would. I want to go back to that wonderful time when I played soccer with wolves, kicking rocks with my bare feet."